Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, UKMtG, and it's Jordan here, and today we're looking at a standard deck for Throne of Eldraine, and we have, for Camelot, this is a Rakdos Knight deck. I wanted to step out. A lot of people were looking at Mardu, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try something different, and I brewed a couple of different dual colour variants, and thought I would try them out on the latest early access stream that we were invited to by Wizards of the Coast, so big thank you to them. So without further ado, let's break down the deck. So what is it doing? Basically we're playing as many cheap knights as possible in the red and black colours. Of course, Farmine Knight, great, it gives you card draw and also gives you a Death Touch body. Knight of the Airborne Legion, gotta get this in here, it's a powerhouse, especially late game, becomes a great mana sink. Fervent Champion, great all round of what it can do. It can just deal plenty of damage, especially in the early game. Black Lance Paragon. I wasn't a fan of this card until I started playing with it and realised, oh my god, how powerful it is, especially with Fervent Champion. Just being able to flash it in and give your Fervent Champion Death Touch, you know, just works out in so many times in your advantage. Smitten Swordmaster, bit of a life gain engine, you know, in a big board stall situation, but you can also get a little bit of life out of it. Stormfist Crusader, we only have a couple of these in, and I find that I don't want any more than two. It is a bob effect, but it also benefits your opponent, so you don't want to run too many of them. Crystal Slipper just allows your creatures to get haste, and generally just works all round in your favour. Joust is essentially a knight removal spell. Basically you cast it on the knight and you can basically pump them up and then they fight each other. Works especially well with the Thieving Champion because they still keep the first strike. Steelclaw Lance, of course, is a cheap knight equip effect and works out in our major favour. Murderous Rider, again, this card is a powerhouse. It deals with walkers, it deals with creatures, and it just costs a little bit of life to use. Icon of Ancestry, generally 99% of the time this is on knight. Sometimes you have it on another creature type, but generally it is on knight. Liliana Dreadhorde, of course, allows us to get a bit extra card draw late game if you get it up to the maximum and ultimate it, then of course you can really mess your opponent up a little bit. The other card that I love in this deck is Embercleave. Of course, once you're attacking, you can generally affect your opponent's life total in quite a heavy way when you flash this out and equip it, because of course it gives the creature +1/+1 and double strike and trample, so it definitely works out in your favour. Then we have a basic mana base of 22 and it goes from there. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the games, but please take a second to like and subscribe to the channel and let me know if you want to see any further content.